Greetings, Divine Radiance. Welcome. I am Nahkila Isha of AshworthScott Life Sculpting. I am a divine interpreter and mentor, interpreting messages and methods from the divine that empower you to create and live an abundant life. So I am still in my workout attire, but before I hop in the shower and relax for the rest of the evening, I am doing your pick a card reading for this week. And the question is, what Archangel message is for you during this full moon, okay? During the full moon's energy. So your options are pile A, B, and C, okay? So what message does the Archangels have for you during this full moon's energy, okay? So go ahead and relax and close your eyes if you're not driving and just take slow, deep breaths, inhaling slow and deep through your nose, love and light. And exhaling slowly out of your mouth, and just continue to breathe like that and allow yourself to connect to the energy of each pile, okay? So first, I am going to connect to the energy of the cards, and I have been led by Spirit to send you the energy so that you can begin feeling what resonates with you, okay? So let's go ahead and connect to the energy of pile A. Connecting to the energy of pile A now. Okay, just go ahead and take those slow, deep breaths and allow yourself to feel that energy from pile A. Feeling the energy of pile A. And allow your soul to let you know if pile A is the pile for you. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and move on to pile B. So connecting to the energy of pile B. Connecting to the energy of pile B now. And go ahead and just take those slow, deep breaths and allow yourself to feel the energy of pile B. Feeling the energy of pile B now. And just allowing your soul to let you know if pile B is the pile for you. Slow and deep breathing. Feeling the energy of pile B. And just allowing your soul to guide you. Okay, so now we're going to move on and connect to the energy of pile C. And if you hear singing, my son's in the shower and he's singing. So if you hear it, that's who that is. Okay, so connecting to the energy of pile C. Connecting to the energy of pile C now. All right, and then allowing yourself to feel the energy of pile C. Breathe slow and deep. Feel the energy of pile C. And just allow your soul to let you know if pile C is the energy, that energy is the card for you. Slow and deep. Feeling the energy of pile C. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get into the message, okay? So for this week's pick a card reading, I did something a bit different. I pulled one card for each pile. Why? Because I'd like to know which archangel is for you delivering a message and then what your message is. So let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much and welcome back. Okay, so pile A, Archangel Michael. And the card is patience. Okay, first, pile A, let me tell you what happened, okay? So my brother called right as I was about to do this pick a card reading, right? And so when I started shuffling, when he called, I had called on the guides and, cleared the deck. And so after he called, I just got right back into it. And I was like, oh, wait, I didn't call on the angels yet. I didn't call on the guides of highest light and love, the ancestors. So let me put this back. Let me do that and let me start over. Now, I don't look at the cards, right? I don't look at them. I saw this because I put it back, but then when I did it again, this is me flipping it over for the first time. And I literally shuffled and look, same message. And I literally said, okay, Spirit, I'm taking it back, but if that's for them, it'll come. And you got patience. So you have Archangel Michael and you got the patience card. So what is the message for Pile A? I'm being told to tell you it's time for you to have more patience with yourself. It's time for you to align yourself with your dreams and your goals. Stop allowing fear to stand in your way. And also stop allowing your lack of patience to make you believe that spirit, that the divine does not have your back. Because it's your lack of patience that has the ability to repel the things that you're choosing to attract. If you can learn how to be patient, have faith, and continue to move forward with those sentiments, you will see how the things you're choosing for your life begin to appear and unfold almost magically. You have so many talents and skills. It's about you being patient with yourself to allow yourself to master the skill that your soul is calling you to. Don't do a little here, a little there. You know, some people that are really skilled at things tend to do multiple things, have their hand in multiple pots. And what Spirit is telling you is to be patient enough to really focus on your soul's calling, right? To really focus on what you're here to do. You have 3 individuals that are here to support you. One is in the family realm. One is in the spirit realm. And one is outside of family and spirit, but in the physical realm. It's time for you to take hold to those that Spirit has placed in your path to assist you and to have patience with those that are no longer serving a significant purpose in your life. So it's not coming through as those that aren't serving your highest good. It's like, you know, there are people in your life that aren't necessarily there to serve you, but as you evolve and grow and heal and blossom, you'll be serving them. So where you may be vibrating at a higher frequency, Spirit is saying have patience with them, right? It's almost coming through like the way a parent has patience with a newborn or with a toddler, right? You're also being told to travel. For some of you, a trip to Egypt would be good, a trip to Africa. I'm also hearing New Zealand and Switzerland, Tahoe, very specific places. So doesn't necessarily mean all of these places are for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. So whereas, you know, it could be Africa for you and it could be Switzerland for someone else, right? In order for you to really get your specifics, I'd say schedule a personal with me or Hobby, the other amazing reader on my team, okay? Is there anything else? So what Spirit is saying is to align your energy with the energy of the stars. So if you have an opportunity, whether it's this evening, whether it is tomorrow or the day after, Spirit is saying to really take a time out to connect with the moon's energy, right? This full moon, connect with that energy, release the things that aren't serving you anymore, close those toxic karmic cycles, and allow yourself to be fed by the divine, right? Allow your soul to be filled, right? Release and feel, right? Allow yourself to be filled with that love and that courage and that patience that the divine is calling for you to have. Choose to release impatience, right? Because it really is hindering you. You know, moving back to what was said before, it's coming through again. Like, it's not that your manifestations aren't coming to pass because Spirit doesn't have you. It's because when you lose patience, you start doubting. Patience is a form of doubt, right? So when you can show Spirit, and I looked up and I see 77, it says 77 Sunset Strip, but 77, look up that number. If you have not, look up the number 77. There's a message there for you. So yeah, what Spirit is saying is when you are impatient, that's a form of doubt. And doubt is like the biggest way to push the things you're manifesting away. Biggest way. for sure it's pushing it away. Okay, so that is your message. Archangel Michael is with you. Call on Archangel Michael to assist you with your patients, and just allow yourself to feel his protective energy, right? And allow him to guide you into peace, right? Lack of patience creates a lack of peace, and Spirit is saying you're so deserving and worthy of peace. Okay, so Pal A, that is your message today for what Archangel has a message for you during this full moon, and the message. Okay, and also timestamp it, please. Timestamp it. Okay. My trainer kicked my butt today. My brain is a little bit mush right now. So, okay, now we're going to move on to Pal B. Thank you so much, Pal A, for allowing me to serve you. I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, Pal B. So what Archangel has a message for you during this full moon, and what is your message? Also, please timestamp this video for me so that way whoever watches can click right on it if they choose to, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it, Pal B. You got Raziel, intuition. Oh my goodness. You know what's so beautiful? Your card and Pal A both show the stars and the moon. So literally what I'm receiving for you, Pal B, is it's time for you to meditate. Meditate and align your energies with the energy of the divine, right? So as you can see in this picture, you can see like source is pictured as that circle in the center. And as you can see, the person there meditating is actually sending and receiving waves of vibration, right? And so what Spirit is saying is to align your energy with the energy of source. And now here's the thing, it would be very powerful if you're able to go outside, whether it's in your backyard, on your balcony, on your patio, and literally meditate under the stars, right? Meditate under the moon. We have tonight and up to 3 nights after that, the moon's energy is still powerful. So what you are being called to do is release all the things that block you from trusting your intuition, right? Release all the things that block you, for those of you that do trust your intuition, from advancing intuitively, right? So we have layers to this ish, right? So if you are connected with your gift, Spirit is saying there is another layer. And right now, your message is to release what's preventing you from elevating to that next layer, right? And if you're someone that's starting at the beginning point, same thing. Release what's preventing you from activating your intuition to a place where you can trust it, where you feel confident trusting it, right? You're also being told to spend more time in nature. Spend more time in nature. And also allow yourself to trust in the messages you receive in your dreams. Now, as I say that, I'm being told to share something with you. So I had a dream, right? And I don't remember the dream details, but I remember the message. And the message was for me to amp up my protection, right? It's all about protection. Now, you may experience something similar. So if you find that you don't typically remember your dreams, set the intention, call on Archangel Raziel, and just let it be known, I'm choosing to remember the message, right? I'm choosing to remember the message, because really the details of the dream are not always the most important thing. It's the message, right? So I'm being told to tell you to surround yourself with friends that are on the same path as you. Because as you transition, this is coming through for those of you that are in the beginning, and also those of you that are going to the next level. As you transition, it's going to be really important, really vital that you are amongst like-minded and like-spirited individuals, because the transition, it may not be a piece of cake. It's not always easy, right? As you elevate more and your vibration is rising above those that you're used to being around, you and or they may no longer resonate right, with one another. So if you can have like-minded, like-spirited individuals around you, it makes it easier for the transition. And Spirit is saying, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because even as you elevate those that you're called to still have in your life and those you're called to continue to be in theirs, it doesn't matter if your vibration is not equal, right, or balanced, because there's a purpose in every union. But what's happening is Spirit is helping you to release those that aren't meant to be there. So meditate more, right? Just release all the things that are hindering you from trusting your intuition and taking your intuitive gifts to the next level, okay? Spend more time in nature. So that is your message, Pal B. Archangel Raziel, if you are meditating outdoors, under the moon, under the stars, or even if you're doing it in your home, call on Archangel Raziel to help you with all of the things that just came through in your message. And I thank you. I thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. Leave a comment. Let me know how this resonated. And thank you for being here. I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. I'll talk to you soon. Greetings, Pal C. So, what archangel has a message for you, and what is your message during this full moon energy? Let's see what you got. Oh, you got Raziel too. And guess what? Dreams. Now, you may feel led to watch Pal B as well, because Pal B got the same archangel, and dreams and messages in their dreams came up, so you may watch that. Now what Spirit is saying is that some of you, I heard, maybe a sacred traveler. You may astral project. You may be traveling back, and the number 7 came up. I believe it might have been Pal 1, but I'm looking up and I see the number 7 again. So look that number up. Okay, there's a message there for you. But you may travel back to your past lifetimes ago. And what's happening is you're doing this during your sleep time, right? So what you're being called to do is call on Archangel Raziel to help you recall the information that you gather during your dream time. Now, you're also being called to get more sleep, right? To get more sleep. We've talked about this during Wednesday Live and Power Hour, how the rejuvenating hours are between 10 and 2. So making sure you're sleeping during those hours is going to best help you rejuvenate your physical self, right? Now, you could wake up at 3 if you choose to, but between 10 and 2, sleeping during those hours helps you to rejuvenate. And what Spirit is saying is that it's important that you are rejuvenating and getting as much rest as possible during your sleep time, because it's going to help you to serve more powerfully in your awake time. You're also being called to serve. You're being called to get on it, get on it, get on it, get on it. And just keep hearing, get on it. Don't wait, don't hesitate, don't delay. If you're being called to begin your journey of healing, do it. Whether it's with Nahkila, okay, whether it's with me, I'm hearing Nahkila, or someone else, it doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter who, right? As long as it's who your soul is guiding you to and who Spirit says is the one, right? And I will say, it doesn't have to be me. It can be me. I'd love it to be me, but it doesn't have to be me. If your soul is saying it's X, Y, and Z, go to X, Y, and Z. If your soul saying it's me, go to me. But the bottom line is we are in a huge shift, right? And like I was telling my mom earlier, the light has been hashtag winning, right? So if we notice all the things that's going on in the world, it's because just like we've all been feeling this energetic shift, and we've been feeling like something really amazing is about to happen, right? We've been feeling it. We know it. Well, we aren't the only ones. So now we got all this stuff going on in the world that's creating chaos and confusion and threatening to bring everyone's vibration down so they can still be controlled, right? So Spirit is saying it's time for every light worker to stand up. And as I say that, I'm hearing, well, the real Slim Shady, please stand up. But instead of Slim Shady, I'm hearing light workers. It's time for us to rise, right? So what Spirit is saying is, in order for you to serve, number one, you've got to heal, right? You've got to heal. And then in order for you to serve self first, and then those you're called to serve, you've got to be rested. You've got to be healthy, mind, body, and soul, right? So this is your message. I'm being told to tell you, also allow your inner child to still come out to play, even in the midst of the toughest times, right? Don't be hardened by the false reality that we're shown, right? Understand that you have the power to create your own reality. Tap into that power. Heal so that you can tap into that power, right? As long as you're holding on to trauma, as long as you're holding on to pain, you're only going to go so far. I'm speaking from experience, right? I'm giving you the message I'm receiving, and I'm agreeing from experience, okay? So it's time. Spirit is saying it's time. And I'm also being told to tell you, don't be afraid of how you feel. Don't be afraid of the way you feel. You remember that song? Don't be afraid of the way you feel. That, yeah, that song was playing. And I'm hearing Eye of the Tiger. Also, what Spirit is saying is do some third eye exercises. You can massage your third eye. You can visualize seeing an eye here and seeing it open. You can visualize sending a cord to the source and just receiving information. And then when you're done, retract the cord, but keep the third eye open. Do some third eye exercises. Also, sending energy to your third eye would be good. You know, getting those chakras good and warm, and then putting your hands here. Those are good things to do to help with your third eye opening, okay? So do me a favor, timestamp this video and leave me a comment letting me know how it resonated, okay? Palsy, I thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. I'm gonna go take my shower now. My trainer kicked my booty. You could probably see it all over my face. My arms and back and my body's a little sore, but hey, I'm here. And thank you for being here. I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. I'll talk to you soon.